Stupid, stupid news, where are you? You know you're about to die now. Stupid, stupid news, where are you? You know you're gonna find out. Come on, stupid news, I see you. Prone on the ground like a fool. But you're not fooling me, cause I can see me knifing you cause you're a tool. You know we're gonna win this game because we're facing lanes where we'll lose their lives. Cause you're dead. And stupid news, if you come through there, I'ma have a bullet for your eye. That's no lie. Stupid, stupid news, where are you? You know you're about to die now. But we can count on you, stupid news, cause you are in our sights now. Literally. That was fun. Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, Dash and Tru Inferno is back in the building. Yeah, it's been a minute, but you know, real life, what do you expect? But we're going through some personal stuff, some professional changes and things of that nature, and it's still ongoing, it's still going on, but I still got to come out with a video. It's been a long time since I came out with a video. Channel starting to die out, so I gotta come back with a few more videos. So anywho, before we get going with this, I gotta beat up on, you know, Call of Duty. I gotta beat it up to some degree, or talk about it rather. We're going to Black Ops 2. So Black Ops 2, as we all know, is coming out. I recommend reserving it so you can get up to date, get all these codes and promotions to make the gameplay better, stuff like that. Now, did I reserve it? Yes, I did reserve it. So I am gonna get Black Ops 2, but I only reserved it on the Xbox. So that's all I've done so far. So far I'm not planning on renewing that PlayStation Call of Duty Elite for the PlayStation rather. I'm not planning on renewing that crap. I'm gonna just get the maps when they come out separately. As far as Elite on the 360, I'm undecided. I may do it on the 360, but who knows? Now, as far as Black Ops 2 on the PS3, will I get that? I believe, if I heard correctly, I believe FD, wow, look at that knife. I believe FD is planning on getting that for the PS3, so I may get it for the PS3 also. But if there's going to be a Prestige or a Hardened Edition, I may get it just for the Xbox, unless it's depending on what comes in it, you know. Then I may get just the Hardened for the PS3. But the Prestige, straight up Xbox. But anywho though, enough about that. I'm about to bring y'all a new series to this commentary. Double H double S. What that stands for is Hilarious High School Stories. Yes, that's right. Hilarious High School Stories. Don't steal my double H double S idea either. So anywho, so the next Call of Duty videos, I'm gonna be telling y'all about my high school days, and I have a lot of hilarious stories, a lot of hilarious things that happened while I was in high school, which is ironically 10 years ago. Wow, 10th anniversary since I graduated. When's the reunion? But no, seriously. Like I said, I have a bunch of them, but there's really two that stands out. You know, they just that funny. It was just too hilarious. So let me get straight into it. My first story happened when I was a senior. This was first semester. Yeah, this was first semester. So basically what happened was, I'm at my locker. I don't remember what period this was, but my next class was history. I don't know the actual class. I don't remember, so I'm just calling it, general history. Like algebra and trigonometry, all that crap is under math. I'm just, basically dumbed it down for y'all. I don't remember what the actual class was. But anywho, my next class was history. So I'm kicking it at my locker, one of my 2 lockers, both on the 2nd floor. And my next class is literally 3 steps right in front of me. So I'm leaning on my locker, and right across the hall, which is like again 3 steps, is my next class. Now on my right, there's more lockers, but they lead to this window. Oh man, that was messed up. That was a fail. But anywho, and look at that, I still got the step bomber. But anywho, on my right, there's a bunch of lockers that lead to this gigantic window. That and there's a railing in front of it, and there's like 4 or 5 guys leaning on the railing facing me. Not literally look at me, but facing my direction. Now, from my left, walking towards my right, is this big, fat, black kid. Like, he is like, you would think he was brought up in an oil field or something. He was that black. But no, like, his name was Emmanuel, but we call him Emu. Ironic name, huh? Yeah, it fits. But anywho, so he's walking from my left, heading towards my right, because there's also stairs in that direction too. So then what happened was, this other cat named Jason came up from behind him, and he actually pulled his pants down. Now normally when you pull somebody's pants down as a prank, not as no gay homo type of crap, but as a prank, you expect to see some boxers, some briefs, some underwear, something. Nope. Not Emu. Oh no, not Emu. He wants to be different. He wants to be special. So when his pants got pulled down, there was nothing there. So from my view, I just saw this big, black, heavily black, fat ass. That's all I saw. Just for a millisecond. Just for a millisecond. As soon as I saw that thing, I ran straight to that class, my next class, which was 3 steps. Well, correction, 3 walking steps, but because I ran, it was only like a step. Wow, he just got knifed up severely. Look at this guy. But anywho, I just took 1 running step into my next class. Cause I did not want to see any more of his carcass, nor do I want to see him turn around, which would be worse. And speaking of which, I cannot imagine the sight those 4 or 5 guys who were leaning on that railing saw, because they didn't see his carcass. They saw his dick. So, oh, yeah. And keep in mind, this was a long hallway, and it was full of students and classmates. So they all saw it. They all saw him, and the whole hallway busting out laughing. I went into class cracking up. Like, I just couldn't hold myself up. It was that funny. So everybody in the class looked at me like, what is wrong with this guy? And I'm like, and this is my actual reaction. I'm just leaning on the desk. He moves outside with his pants down. That's how I was. I'm dead serious. That's how I was. So then, what makes it funnier was this guy. Hear me out. This guy. One more time so y'all can get this. This guy named Javaris. So we established that this was a guy. Javaris is a guy. Javaris is a dude. He ran outside to go see. Oh man, that was just priceless. I'm just cracking up even more. So. And it was just too funny. That was one of the biggest highlights of the year, really. But it don't stop there. It don't stop there. So then, 6th period, I'm in there with Jason, the guy who actually pulled his pants down, and they was talking about what happened. Like, as soon as he put his pants down. Now I didn't see what happened, 'cause I took off running. I was the smart one. I took off running. I didn't want to see anything dealing with Emu and his pants down. I didn't want to see any more than what I saw, which was a millisecond of his booty. I don't want to see any more. So what happened was, they were saying how after he put his pants down, instead of, normally when you get your pants pulled down in a prank, you pull them up immediately, so nobody won't see your boxes or anything extra. But no, again, this is Emu we're talking about. He have to be special. He had to be unique, quote unquote. He had to be different. So instead of putting his pants straight up really fast, he just stood there, placed his hands on his hips, and go, "You guys," and I'm just cracking up. And I'm like, no, he did not just do that. No, he did not just did it. It sounded like Eric Cartman talking about some "you guys." Oh man, that was just too funny. And actually, what happened was I also found out in that class that Jason was going to get, and obviously since this already happened, he got suspended for a day, despite the fact Emu tried to stand up for her like, oh man, it's no big deal, it was just a joke and all that stuff. Nope, they still suspended him. But dog, it was just too funny. I'm like, where's your boxers at, dude? It's not like Jason pulled his pants and his boxers down either. It's not like a, oops, I didn't mean to go that far a moment. Dude was not wearing anything. He wasn't wearing anything. Oh man, that was just, like I said, if I would have stayed outside longer, then that would have been a nasty sight. But because I only saw it for a millisecond and did the smart thing and took off one, it was hilarious. It was just too funny. Oh man, so that's it for that story, man. I got a bunch more. My next one is just as funny, but it's involving like, it's a story involving this one teacher, but it's like a bunch of stuff that happens in different days involving this one teacher, this one class in the same year, and it was just too funny. But I'm about to summarize the NBA playoffs. They've been great. I got the Spurs beating the Heat in the finals to win it all. There you go. Summarize it. Oh man, I can't wait to the next one. The next one's gonna be so funny. Like, this one was funny just to think about it, but the next one's gonna be hilarious. Too hilarious. And like I said, none of the upcoming hilarious high school stories will top this one or the next one, but they still funny nonetheless. But back to this game. As you can see, I won. But actually, before I get to it, let me talk about the beginning. Me and FD Chick were playing with some of her friends, and we was doing karaoke, and I came up with Stupid Noobs. So yeah, that's that. Tru Inferno, peace!